So in a recent video here on the channel, the amazingly talented Juan Bagnell, aka Some Gadget Guy, walked you through cleaning the dust and associated bunnies from your TV, gaming console, and streaming appliances. Keeping with the theme of spring cleaning, I'm going to get my hands dirty and tell you what you shouldn't be doing when cleaning all of your displays, then best practices to get those TVs and phones and iMacs and tablets back to day one perfection. Let's get dirty. Clean. Let's get dirty getting clean. Okay, roll the graphic. Hey, if any of the videos on this channel have helped you, if any of the videos from my colleagues have illuminated your existence, please consider hitting us with that thumbs up, clicking on subscribe, and hitting that notification bell so you'll be notified when we upload the latest content and when we run our contest, because we're giving away free stuff, y'all. Let's begin with what not to do, because you're probably already doing these things and shortening the lifespan of your devices. Number one, don't use paper towels or napkins to clean any of your screens. They can be abrasive and potentially scratch, and over time, wear down any special coatings your display may have. This is especially true for high-end displays like those on some of Apple's displays, which may have a nano coating. Next up, never use any cleaning product like Windex or Formula 409. Hey, is 409 still a thing? Oh, it is. Okay, I'm told 409 is still around and kicking. So avoid that and stay away from rubbing alcohol. Well, actually, there's one instance where isopropyl alcohol is actually recommended, but we'll get into that in a bit. You don't want to use those liquid cleaning products for the same reason as staying away from paper towels. They can damage coatings, or in this case, if they run down the TV or monitor, they can get inside and muck things up a bit. And I know, you're now screaming at the screen, but Tshaka, how do I rid myself of any caked on, baked on messes? I eat at my desk and have some spaghetti sauce and stains, and I drink soda and have some sticky spots. Don't we all? Well, dear slovenly viewer, I'll have the answer to that in a moment, but it doesn't include a step you may already be taking: spraying cleaner directly onto the display. Never do this. You don't spray anything directly onto the monitor, ever. No bueno. That's right up there with like eating another man's French fries. You never touch another man's French fries, and you don't spray anything directly on your monitor. But what can you do? Well, here are my best practices for tidying up the displays in your home. The only prep work you'll need to do to kick off this spring cleaning is unplug any monitor or display you're going to clean before you get started. With that said, let's start with choosing the right tools. The most important tool used for keeping displays clean is the proper cleaning cloth. In this case, that's going to be a microfiber. You can use the thin kind that comes with glasses and glass cases when you get that new prescription or buy a pair of sunnies, or you can pick up one of the larger, thicker brands on Amazon. I use these large blue cloths for all my various displays, from the smallest to the largest. The great thing about the larger ones with larger fibers than the type that come with glasses is that they're excellent at trapping dust. They're also great because you can dampen them and clean off most dirt and muck without the need for anything stronger. If you're going to dampen them, I recommend using distilled water to do so, because tap water may have minerals and microparticles in it, which can be abrasive to sensitive displays over time. If you need something stronger, there are cleaners like these that you can pick up on Amazon. These both had like tens of thousands of reviews, and both of these are actually kits which come with the spray and the microfiber cloth. And speaking of liquid cleaners for displays, I know I told you not to use alcohol, but Apple, never one to follow, actually suggests you do use it. For your Apple Studio display, Apple Display XDR, or an iMac like the one I have right here, straight from Apple's own support site. For infrequent cleaning of hard to remove smudges, you can moisten the cloth with a 70% isopropyl alcohol solution. Notice the use of the word infrequent. Most of the time, just use the cleaning cloth that came with your Apple display, and that should remove most dirt and smudges. For the Apple displays which don't have a nano texture, Apple says that you can even use 70% alcohol wipes or Clorox disinfecting wipes. Yes, Clorox disinfecting wipes. Who knew? Caveat to all I just stated: don't press too hard. I mean, don't really, scrub at the thing while you're trying to get those stains and those soda stains off the monitor. Use the lightest amount of pressure you can to get the job done. And that goes with any display, your TVs, your phones, your laptops and computers. Another option for your computer and TV displays is to use a can of compressed air. Hold that can around 12 inches from your display to keep from getting any condensation inside the display's components. If your display is just layered with dust, maybe you were out of town for a couple weeks, I'd use a microfiber instead, because you're going to blow dust into the air, and unless you have an air filter like Juan suggested in his coverage, you've now got an allergen issue in your home's atmosphere, and if you're someone with asthma or allergies, that could prove problematic. But for light dust, without needing to pull out your cleaning cloths, the compressed air can at a distance with your display unplugged is your friend. And that's really that simple. That's all you need to know to get your displays, your phones, your tablets, your computers, your TVs, all covered, all cleaned, spring cleaned. I'm Tshaka Armstrong, your cleaning fiend for Reviews.org. I don't take it lightly that you spent your time here with us today, and I will catch you on the next video.